right. They trying to take everything away from us. They trying to silence us everywhere they find us. They trying to take away every resemblance of God. Take away a Christmas tree. Take down a nativity scene, fighting the crosses, everything. Trying to totally stomp out anything that has to do with the light so that darkness can prevail. And man without light, his heart will be continually evil. And that's what Satan needs to call fire down from heaven and pretend that New Jerusalem that's really coming, that city, that ship, that what the Bible says this New Jerusalem is coming, and they measure the New Jerusalem and it comes and sets outside the earth. Y'all know it's that thing that's coming, whether it be a planet or a ship. Satan's going to come with a counterfeit. That's why he's getting you ready for aliens. He's getting you ready for space. But he knows his beings hate light. So he'll be exposed if people walking around with light. So he's got to put out the light. So his whole goal with sin is a slow program of thousands of years of cups of iniquity. Thousands of years of men filling up the cup of iniquity. Once that thing is filled up, his plan will be in effect. That thing will open up and he'll have no opposition. That's what it is. Because the people who he will have on his side would think they are gone. They would think they're on God's side. And they'll think they're doing God a service like Paul thought. Did you ever think how Paul thought him killing Christians somehow made him righteous with God? Did y'all not think about that? So guess what the religion is going to be? It's going to be the same religion that Paul was using to kill the Christians. The same people that killed the Christ will be the same people running the world, which is the beast system, which Jews Rothschild is the ones that formed the beast system. So Judaism will be the religion, but Talmudism, which is false Judaism, but it's Talmudism. They use that to kill the Christ. So we're going back. If you notice, everybody's celebrating Jewish holidays. Everything is Jewish now. You can't turn on Christian TV. Everything's Jewish. Why? Because that's the end religion. Because the Bible says that the whore, Babylon, the mystery Babylon, the harlot's riding the back of the beast. And we know the whore is described as scarlet chick and all that. We know that's the Catholic Church. But she's riding the beast system, which is Zionism. So the beast system is the system that is over the money, is over the technology, which is ain't nobody over that but one race of people. And they are still over it. And that's why nobody can even say nothing about them. Why? Because they own all the media. They own everything to keep you quiet. And they slowly building a system, masquerading as righteous, but they full of dead man's bones. These are the same people Jesus had to fight. The same people Paul had to confront. Kept trying to get people to Judaize people after they was already out into grace. They were they same people trying to fight in the Christian church, use the Catholic Church to do it. But once they don't have no more need for them, the Bible said they burn her with fire. And then it's just going to be a system where ain't no religion. It's going to be ruling by domination. You have to have homage to the beast. There are people that don't even want to listen to a word. You might have a beast system in you. Go back to verse 2. It says that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of which they chose. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not strive with man always, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. Right here is when God cursed man not to live long. So what is Satan doing? He's finding a way for man to sustain a life. And he's going to do it through transhumanism or through even demonic possession. He's going to do it. Right now, I saw in the synagogue, them young brothers in them cults, they can't even be shot by bullets. Bullets won't even penetrate them. They got that much demonic power that bullets will not penetrate them. So what I'm trying to tell you is when people start coming up with the Bible called lying wonders, the Bible says what the Antichrist going to do, lying wonders, and people going to think, oh, this is look at how people now taking to the psychic. They on news channels and stuff. People are believing in that stuff. But when they do them lying wonders, people going to think, oh, this is what we are evolving to. They trying to disconnect you from Africa because you would already know they already can fly. They already using enough demonic power to walk on water, jump in water and come out dry. They already got that. They already know how to live at the bottom of the sea. They already know that. So, but they doing it by the power of demonic spirits. So what's going to happen when this marine kingdom can fully come up out of that water and possess men? You're going to see all these powers and people going to think, oh, this is God. Look at how people see these crazy cats, Chris Angel and David Blaine, and they be, ooh, because he can levitate by the power of demonic spirits. But that's what Satan's going to use to deceive. He's going to use these miracles, the so-called, to deceive folk. Folks going to be caught up in that. This is what they were into in Noah's day, the occult, the secret knowledge that God told men is the knowledge of the tree of good and evil. He told them, don't mess with that knowledge. So it says, in 120 years, there were giants in the earth in those days and also after. This is the reason why the NBA is the biggest sport. They worship giants. It's getting you in your mind to still worship giants. That's why NBA is the way it is. They control the NBA more than any other sport. It is totally controlled. This is what they want you to get in your head to worship giants. We've been worshiping giants all our life and don't know it. These ain't the giants that are going to be produced, because they're going to produce it just like in the days of Noah. It's got to be just like that. There were giants and also after. And even if you look in the Revelation, Revelation, it talks about how the animals, the beasts of the field, start killing people. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, and the sons of God came into the daughters of men, and they bare them children. And the same became mighty men, which were of old men or now. God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. He repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him in his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man, whom I created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and creeping things, and fowls of the air. And for it repented me that I had made them. Notice, nothing in the water died. He never killed, no fish died, nothing in the water died. Think about what I'm telling y'all.